This is my spice bag. I've got all my stuff crammed in this little bag. And so every time I look for something, I can't find it. Sorry. Leanne! Where's the chicken?
Freezer?
In this freezer? Or this freezer?
There should be some both actually.
Jensen throws some hard shots there.
I remember
Circling left.
I'm standing in the cage and they announced his name and the crowd just went crazy and it was like the best. It was just so cool.
Ooh, and a big leg kick inside.
It's all about skill and athleticism and the challenge and the risk of being hurt is a big part of that. That's why I enjoy it. For me, I don't kind of see it as violent, and I understand why other people do.
Look at the reverse.
And I'd wrestled all through high school, so I saw this as something that was like wrestling on steroids, so I figured I'd give it a shot. I'm the guy who waits till the last minute to write his reports and the last minute to do everything so that my life's in a constant, oh my gosh, what's going to happen next? Which enabled me to function better. After so many years of doing that, I started having cycles of depression because I'd just stay with my whole life in chaos for so long, and then I would just get to a point where I couldn't deal with it anymore, and I'd crash for a week or two, and then I'd be back up and running again. I went to see a doctor, and the first medications we took actually worked really, really well, but it just kind of took away the intensity, the really intense part of me, which I think is like part of what makes me me. So eventually I stopped taking that, and then the training just served as a way to give me some medication, but without the side effects. So it didn't work as well as the medication, but I didn't have the side effects either. So it worked out really well for me in that situation, yeah. It was 84, 85, the New Year's Eve, 84, 85, when I really made a commitment to follow Jesus. So that was, 23 years ago. My wife and I started starting churches and helping other people to start churches, particularly that focused on young people and people that would be kind of identified as Generation X. And so that's when we started, being church planters and starting churches from scratch and stuff like that, and helping other people to do that. And so, yeah. So when I say I'm a Christian anarchist or a Christian anarchist, my understanding of what that means is that I submit myself to the teachings of Jesus and not to anything else. So in the way that we lead, in the way that we organize the church, in the way that we do everything, it's something that empowers other people and doesn't set up structures of power. And I think that any time you build a structure of power, it's actually set up against the power of God. Like the idea here is that we have a dinner party, and I make really, I think it's really nice food, and we get together and we eat together. But we don't just invite our friends, we invite, people that actually become our friends that aren't getting invited to other dinner parties, So we invite people that are maybe poor, mentally disabled, or maybe a bit socially difficult, so. I want to be real and authentic and be a part of this kingdom of God that Jesus talks about. And I think that I'm struggling, but I'm getting there, so, yeah.